What if I told you that millions of Toyota drivers are unknowingly damaging their cars every single day just by using basic features the wrong way? Sounds crazy, but it's true. According to multiple automotive service reports, nearly 60 to 70% of preventable car issues are caused by driver habits instead of mechanical failures. And when it comes to vehicles built by Toyota Motor Corporation, that's a big deal because these cars are engineered to last hundreds of thousands of miles, but if used correctly. In this video, I'm going to uncover 10 most commonly misused Toyota features, explain what drivers get wrong, and show you the exact professional way to use them. These are the same techniques experienced mechanics follow to keep Toyotas running like new for decades. Let's start with one of the most commonly misused features. Feature number 1. Smart Key Remote Window Control. One of the most underrated features in many Toyota vehicles is the ability to control your windows using the key fob. But here is the catch. It usually is not activated by default. According to dealership surveys, over 70% of owners never activate this feature, simply because they don't know it needs to be turned on in settings or programmed by a dealer. Most drivers press unlock once and assume that's all it does. But if you press and hold the unlock button, then your windows can roll down automatically. This is extremely useful in hot climates, where cabin temperatures can exceed 60 degrees Celsius in direct sunlight. Instead of stepping into a heat trap, you can ventilate your car before entering by using this feature. Once you learn the correct method, it becomes a daily use feature that makes your car feel far more premium and convenient. Feature number 2. Push Start Button. One of the most common mistakes drivers make is with the push start system. Most Toyota drivers treat the push start button like a race. They jump in, press the brake, and hit the start button instantly. But here is what's happening behind the scenes. When you press that button, your car's ECU, fuel pump, and sensors all begin a rapid initialization sequence. Studies show that proper fuel pressure buildup takes about 2 to 3 seconds, and skipping this step repeatedly can lead to inefficient combustion over time. That's why some drivers notice rough starts or slight hesitation after months of this habit. The right method is simple but powerful. Press the start button once without pressing the brake. Let the dashboard lights fully cycle, and then start the engine. This allows the fuel system to prime correctly and ensures smoother ignition. Over the long run, this small habit can reduce wear on your starter and fuel pump significantly. It is one of those tiny changes that separates average drivers from smart owners who get maximum engine life. Feature number 3. The B and S gear mystery. One of the most frequent mistakes occurs right at the gear shifter. Many drivers see the B or S modes and assume they are for braking in traffic or speed on the highway. Using B mode on flat, dry pavement to slow down for a red light is a classic wrong way usage. While it does provide engine braking, but using it on flat ground offers virtually no benefit over your traditional friction brakes and can lead to unnecessary high RPM engine noise and heat. The right way to use B mode is exclusively for long, steep downhill descents, such as mountain passes, where constant friction braking would cause your rotors to overheat and fade. By shifting into B, you are using the engine's internal compression to manage speed, preserving your brake pads and keeping your stopping power fresh for emergencies. Similarly, S is often mistaken for a speed gear, but in reality, it is a shift range selector. In most Toyotas, S allows you to set the maximum gear the car will shift into, but using it as a racing gear on a flat highway often just locks the car out of its most fuel-efficient overdrive gear, needlessly burning fuel. Feature number 4. Automatic transmission. If you drive something like a Toyota Corolla or Toyota Camry, chances are you have shifted from reverse to drive while the car was still rolling. It feels harmless. but it is not. Transmission specialists report that this habit is responsible for up to 30% of premature transmission wear in automatic cars. Inside your gearbox, clutches and planetary gears are still engaged when the vehicle is moving, and forcing a direction change puts intense stress on those components. Over time, this leads to delayed gear engagement, jerking, and eventually, expensive repairs. The correct approach is to always come to a full stop before shifting. Yes, it takes one extra second, but that second can save you thousands in repairs. Think of it like this. Every time you rush a shift, you are slowly grinding away at one of the most expensive parts of your car. Feature number 5. Adaptive Cruise Control. Toyota's Adaptive Cruise Control is one of the most powerful driving assist systems, yet most drivers use it completely wrong. But many drivers misuse it in city traffic or even on wet roads. Here's the reality. Studies have shown that using cruise control in stop-and-go traffic can actually reduce fuel efficiency by up to 20% due to constant braking and acceleration. Even advanced adaptive cruise systems can't predict sudden driver behavior in dense traffic. Worse, on wet or slippery roads, cruise control can reduce your ability to react quickly because the system maintains throttle input automatically. The right way to use it is on open highways with stable speeds and dry conditions. That's where it shines, improving fuel economy and reducing fatigue. Used correctly, cruise control is a powerful tool. Used incorrectly, it becomes a hidden risk that many drivers don't even realize. Feature number 6. Automatic high beams. This is one of those features that drivers disable after one bad experience. But the problem usually is not the system, it's how it is being used. Automatic high beams are designed to improve nighttime visibility by switching between high and low beams instantly. And that's something human drivers often delay by 1 to 2 seconds, which can make a big difference at high speeds. Toyota's system relies on a camera near the windshield to detect oncoming vehicles and street lighting. However, if your windshield is dirty, foggy, or blocked, the system won't perform properly. Another common mistake is not activating it correctly. You need to set headlights to auto and push the lever forward to engage the feature. When used correctly, it enhances visibility without blinding other drivers, improving safety significantly. In fact, better lighting can reduce nighttime accident risks by up to 20%, but only if the system is allowed to function as intended. Feature number 7. The Eco Mode. Eco Mode is one of the most misunderstood features in Toyota cars. Many drivers believe turning it on all the time is the best way to save fuel. And yes, it can improve fuel economy by around 5 to 10% in city driving. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Eco Mode changes how your throttle responds, making acceleration slower and smoother to reduce fuel consumption. And when you need quick acceleration, like overtaking on a highway or merging into fast traffic, Eco Mode delays your car's response. That hesitation, even if it is just a second, can make your driving feel weak and, in some cases, unsafe. Many drivers complain their car feels underpowered, not realizing Eco Mode is the reason. The correct way to use it is strategically. Turn it on in heavy traffic, slow city driving, or when you're cruising at steady speeds. But switch it off when you need performance, such as uphill driving or overtaking. Feature number 8. Parking Brake. This is one of the most misunderstood features in cars built by Toyota Motor Corporation. And surprisingly, a huge number of drivers either use it incorrectly or don't use it at all. Most automatic drivers simply shift into park and walk away, thinking the job is done. But here is what's really happening behind the scenes. When you rely only on the park gear, your entire car's weight is resting on a tiny metal pin inside the transmission called the parking pawl. Over time, especially if you park on slopes, This creates stress that can lead to that hard clunk sound when shifting out of park. In fact, many transmission wear complaints are directly linked to this habit. The correct method is simple but powerful. First, press the brake pedal, then engage the parking brake fully, and only after that, shift the car into park. This transfers the load from the transmission to the braking system, which is designed to handle it. Feature number 9. Resting your foot on brake pedal. This is one of those habits most drivers don't even realize they have, but it quietly destroys your braking system over time. Many Toyota drivers keep their foot lightly resting on the brake pedal while driving, especially in traffic. It feels harmless, but mechanically, it's a completely different story. Even slight pressure keeps the brake pads in constant contact with the rotors, which generates continuous friction and heat. Studies in automotive maintenance show this habit can reduce brake pad life by up to 30 to 40%. But it doesn't stop there. That constant friction also increases rotor wear and can lead to overheating, which reduces braking efficiency when you actually need it. In vehicles engineered by Toyota Motor Corporation, this habit can also interfere with brake sensors and systems, especially in modern models with advanced safety tech. The correct driving technique is simple. Keep your foot completely off the brake unless you are actively slowing down. Use the accelerator to control speed and only move your foot to the brake when needed. Feature number 10. Shutting off the engine too quickly. This is a mistake that almost every driver makes at some point, especially after a long drive. You arrive at your destination, turn the key or press the button, and shut the engine off immediately. But here is what's happening inside your engine at that exact moment. After extended driving, especially at high speeds or in hot weather, engine components can reach extremely high temperatures. Oil is circulating rapidly to keep everything lubricated and cooled. When you shut off the engine instantly, that oil flow stops immediately and trapidates heat inside critical components. Over time, this repeated heat buildup can degrade engine oil faster, increase internal wear, and reduce overall engine lifespan. Automotive experts often recommend letting the engine idle for at least 30 to 60 seconds before shutting it off, especially after highway driving. This allows temperatures to stabilize and gives oil time to circulate properly before everything stops. In some high-performance or turbocharged engines, this step is even more critical. Think of it like a cool-down period after a workout. Your engine needs that moment to recover. That's all for this video. Toyota builds some of the most reliable cars in the world, but even the best engineering can't protect against bad habits. The truth is, most of these mistakes feel normal until they start costing you money. If you found this valuable, make sure to subscribe for more tips and tricks.